1400 years ago in the city of Makkah, a man named Abdul Muttalib had a dream. Not once, not twice, but 4 nights in a row. Each night a voice came to him as he slept near the Kaaba. First it said, "Dig Taya." Then the next night, "Dig Bara." Then, "Dig Madnuna." But each time he asked, "What is that?" And the voice gave no answer. Until the 4th night. The voice said, "Dig Zamzam." This time when he asked, "What is Zamzam?" the answer came clearly. It is a water that never runs dry. It will quench the thirst of millions of pilgrims, and it lies beneath the place where blood and refuse is spilled, where a raven pecks at the ground. The next day, Abdul Muttalib took his only son, Harith, and began searching. Near the Kaaba, he saw what the dream described, a raven pecking at blood and waste between 2 ancient idols where people made sacrifices. He picked up his shovel. He started to dig. People laughed. They cursed. They warned him not to dig between the idols. But he said, "I've been commanded, and I will not stop." Hours passed, and then from the dry earth water burst out. Zamzam was back. The same spring Allah sent under the feet of baby Ismail, the water of mercy, the sign of Allah. People were shocked. Even those who mocked him earlier said, "This water belongs to all of us. We're the descendants of Ismail too." But Abdul Muttalib stood firm. "I was chosen for this. I saw the dream. I dug the well. I will guard it." They argued, fought, so they agreed to take the matter to a fortune teller, a kahin, in Syria. On the way through the desert, their water ran out. The entire group was dying of thirst. They begged Abdul Muttalib for water, but he had none to give, so he turned to Allah and prayed. He went to his camel, and as it rose, a stream of water gushed from beneath its feet. They cried out in joy, "Allahu Akbar." They drank. They survived. And then even his rivals said, "We don't need the fortune teller. Allah has decided. You are the rightful guardian of Zamzam." They returned to Makkah. Abdul Muttalib continued digging the well. Soon they discovered gold, swords, and armor from ancient times buried within it. Again, people demanded a share. He said, "Let's cast lots with arrows. 2 arrows for the Kaaba, 2 for Abdul Muttalib, 2 for the Quraysh." They pulled the lots. The treasure went to the Kaaba, the swords and armor to Abdul Muttalib, nothing for Quraysh. He used the gold to decorate the door of the Kaaba. He honored Allah first, and before he began the dig, Abdul Muttalib had made a vow. "If Allah grants me 10 sons, I'll sacrifice 1 for his sake." Now, that test would come too. But that is a story for another day. Moral: when Allah chooses you, no one can stop what He has destined for you. Dreams can be divine signs, if the heart is pure. True faith is not just believing in the unseen, it's acting on it even when the world laughs. This was the story of Zamzam, a story of belief, a story of legacy, a story that still flows today.